You're watching Action News Now. Storm Tracker weather. Coverage you can count on.
Start with our Morgan Summit camera in Tehama, looking off towards the southeast. Lots of beautiful blue. Few cumulus clouds. Holding on to some moisture, though. Either way, adds to a more beautiful sight for our Alert California Live. All right, bright and hotter this week. More mountain thunderstorms possible. We're seeing those. We'll take a look at them again. Elevated fire danger in some spots. A lot of it alluding to the red flags with thunderstorm potential. All right, here's our winds. Not uncommon at all. We get a little breezier later on. We get the heating, the lift in the air, and then a little bit of mixing in the air. So we're seeing a little bit of stronger winds compared to just a few hours ago. Overall, really not that bad. All right, here's our lows overnight. Those lows are starting to come up. We'll be in the mid-60s in the valley. Chester dropping to 52. That'll be nice and chilly. Over there, Magalia, 64. Bernie dropping to 56. And then look what happens tomorrow. Remember, we've been below average for the better part of 10 days. And now temperatures on the rise will be a little bit above average tomorrow. Redding maybe getting up to 101. We haven't seen triple digits since our latest heat wave when we saw some 109s up there in Redding. All right, here's our future cast. We're moving through into Tuesday now. Now, 3 a.m., yeah, you're not going to see a lot of thunderstorm development for the most part, but let's heat up during the day on Tuesday. Here's what we're looking at then. Again, a lot of the energy seems to have pushed further to the east. You're not seeing that development that we had for a number of days where we had strong, severe, strong, severe, strong, severe. Now just really isolated storms and a lot of the energy moving away from the area. Here's what we have. As high pressure moves back, that kind of puts a cap on the atmosphere, doesn't allow that development in the higher elevations that we've been seeing. Plus, as high pressures move closer, you're seeing you're seeing our temperatures start to warm, and the delta breeze kind of gets shut down a little bit, not as prevalent. So our temperatures have been on the rise. Let's continue to move the timeline. What do we have? Yeah, you're seeing those storms way up there to the northwest. They don't seem to be arriving here just yet. High pressure for the most part holding. We talked about the bubble, the shield of protection. It's kind of keeping these storms away from us for the moment, and that's going to allow temperatures to be on the rise and even go above average. Let's look ahead. Here is what we have. Remember, temperatures should be about 95 to 98, so we're back to average. You get a little further north, you can see some temperatures returning to triple-digit heat that we haven't seen for a little bit. But we knew, Haley, July, August, you're not going to hold the temps down too long around here.
It's California. What can you do? Thanks, Howie.